wrong. I was excited to have 70s on the weekend.
You wanted to get here sooner.
I know.
Yeah.
I even told my wife 70s on. I don't know what I was thinking, but
it's
I know
the
better.
weekend. It's kind of nice. I always love to have the great weather on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's like when it rains on the weekend, people think it rains all the time.
It's true.
Even if it doesn't rain Monday through Friday.
I remember when we used to have every Friday it rained. Yeah.
When it's your day off, you kind of want it nice. But hey, I tell you what, some good news for the mountains. They are getting some great weather for skiing this weekend. They've had some great weather this week to get the slopes reconditioned after some of that warm, wet weather last weekend and the first half of the month. So if you're heading up there, really some great conditions late in the season here. We've got some pretty much almost 100% open for most of the resorts here in the southeast, and those bases, man, that is great. That tells you how cold it was in January and some of the natural snow, some groomed snow, some loose powder out there as well. Tomorrow, beautiful day. Temperatures, again, maybe not 70, but we're trending in the right direction. The one difference tomorrow, there will be some clouds. I'd almost call it partly cloudy more than a partly sunny kind of day because those high clouds are going to be with us for most of the day, and that will actually keep us cool. If we had full sunshine, we'd easily be up there in the mid and upper 50s. That'll be the case for Sunday into Monday as warmer air starts to surge back into the region. The nice thing about the high pressure, once it pushes off to the east, the clockwise flow, we're going to start to see some warmer air move into the region. Now, long range, next week we will warm up. Eventually, we're going to see temperatures in the 60s and 70s. And notice there's not a lot of rain here between now and next week at this time. But next weekend, and think about going into March. Oftentimes I think people think, hey, we're done with winter. Meteorologically, it does come to an end for the climate and record books at the end of the month. But March, as everyone knows who have been here any length of time, first half of March, it can be very winter-like. In fact, our snowiest month all time is March 1960. And our snowiest single calendar day, meaning the most snow has fallen on any single date, March 2nd here in Charlotte. So the beginning of March is usually pretty cold and snowy, and again, we're going to see some of that next weekend, especially in the mountains as a reinforcing shot of cold air comes in. So when we look at the long range, yeah, it's a chilly weekend, 50s, but look at that warm up. There's the 60s and 70s, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but next weekend, you notice the cooling trend, temperatures below average, which by then are up around 60 degrees. So when you see the blue shading here, that's the probability of it being below average or below normal. The average high is 60 by this time frame. So we're going to see mainly some 50s. So cooler weather, not exactly a warm start. And March is a wild month. To me, it's the most extreme month you're going to see in the Carolinas. You could have 80 degrees of severe weather and you can have a winter storm all within 1 week. Not a lot of rain, though, in the next 7 days. We're going to see probably pretty dry conditions, especially for the Piedmont East. We have drought conditions. Those will likely persist, but everybody is looking forward to that warmer air, especially after the cold snap this week. Temperatures back above normal, but you see by Friday, we start to see that dip. That's a sign of the colder air coming in for next week. And this weekend, still great, sunny, dry for both days really. Tomorrow more clouds than sun at times, but it will be a pretty nice day overall with near 50, mid 50s for Sunday. Here's those 70s, your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Yeah, we might barely touch 70, but we'll be close again on Wednesday and Thursday with mid to upper 60s. 10-day forecast shows that cool down going into next weekend. But the good news, perfect weather for that home opening match for Charlotte FC next Saturday against Atlanta.
Looks good. All right, Brad, thank you.